So, have y'all heard yet? Do y'all know who these are? These people are. This is Dwight Reed and Jordan Reed. He's 63, she 19. He a pastor and he just did some real. Let's get into it.
Bishop Demetrius Senegal of the Kingdom Church in Texas called for a full investigation into the November 15th marriage of Des Moines Bishop Dwight Reed and Jordan Reed of the Christ Apostolic Temple. Dwight Reed is 63 years old and Jordan Reed is 19.
This marriage tears at the very fiber of the social constructs of the African American family. Children are taught to respect their grandparents' contemporaries, not to marry them.
On April 6th, the newlyweds and the church began protecting the marriage in the court of law by filing a lawsuit together in Polk County against Bishop Demetrius Senegal and the Kingdom Church, seeking $1.5 million in damages from libel.
If it were to come to that, again, no statement that we have made is without witnesses.
Iowa law states the minimum age to marry without parental consent is 18, but Bishop Senegal claims Jordan's paternal grandfather came on one of Senegal's many online platforms alleging clergy abuse.
He came onto the clubhouse and emphatically condemned this marriage. Emphatically, his words were, and I quote, that her father sold his daughter out and pimped her out for his own self-gain.
The lawsuit claims Bishop Senegal's allegations have caused severe past and future emotional distress, loss of revenue, as well as a loss of reputation and good standing in the community.
Because of the power imbalances, it is always the responsibility of the caregiver to maintain appropriate and ethical boundaries.
Bishop Senegal claims that Jordan's family was given just days' notice of the wedding here at Christ Apostolic Temple. He says that Jordan's father walked her down the aisle that day and willingly gave his blessing, but says that even though it's legal, it may not be ethical.
It was legal to prevent women from voting not long ago.
Court documents also claim that because of the accusations from Bishop Senegal online to his 11,000 Facebook followers across the country, Bishop Reed and his wife have been regularly harassed online. Unidentified young men have been coming to their home to harass Mr. and Mrs. Reed, and it has created a decline in temple membership and tithing. Now, the Safe House Unmuzzled Advocacy Group, along with alleged witnesses and other alleged victims, met with the Des Moines Police Department today to discuss the potential of filing charges against Bishop Reed and the temple. No charges have been filed at this time. Interviews are on.
And this right here is why people are leaving the church. People are not leaving God, they're leaving the church. Because the saints are outside the church. They are no longer inside the walls of the church. It's people like this who swear that their titles give them leeway, and they out here doing fuckery. Because it ain't no way. Ain't no way. But then, after all of this, with all of his audacity, I know this dude did not think what he was doing was right. He does this. Hold on. Not done.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do. Because that's my wife. And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her. Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up. But you a hypocrite. So don't you forget the Bible says marriage is honorable. And the Bible said when you find a wife, honey, you find favor with God, honey. I found some favor with God. And we sleeping good at night. Ain't nobody up all night worrying about all these crooks. But I felt I need to say that because somebody talking about what they going to do if they see you. I'm telling you now, don't let the devil fool you. Because I ain't the one to play with. I get on the other side here. Wish you would. Yeah, you mean the pastor? Yeah, me. You start threatening bodily harm, that's a problem. And please don't come over here, because everybody in here is packing over here.
Now, can somebody tell me what was so different between Dwight Reed and what Warren Jeffs was doing in the LDS Mormon community? What was so different? Is it the fact that he didn't take multiple wives? They was all young. And then what was so sickening is people in that congregation was literally buying this, like the LDS situation, Church of Latter-day Saints, where he was their pastor. They sat by and they let all these little girls get abused. Just like this church, they was sitting by and they was watching this young girl get taken advantage of because she put her trust in a man who was supposed to lead her to her faith and her spirituality and bring her a closer relationship with God. And he sat there and he prayed on her. Same thing in this situation. No difference. It's sickening to me at this point, the extent y'all will go to protect a person just because of their status in the world. This right here, shit like this, is destroying the church. And this is why don't nobody want to involve themselves in this. Because this is horrible. Can't even send your child off to Sunday school with fear that the Sunday teacher, the bishop, the pastor, somebody in the congregation is going to sit up there and do something to your child. And then you going to go along with it. Oh, because, that was just brother such and such. Oh, that was just bishop such and such. That was just pastor such and such. Y'all make excuses and then let these same people tell you that everything in your life is wrong. It's crazy. And I'm going to tell you something else. I was about to be like, how do people like this happen? I know exactly how. Because just like Warren Jeffs took over when his father passed, same thing with Dwight Reed. They are one and the same. A predator gonna be a predator every time. I said what I said, and it is what it is. Y'all, pay attention. It's sad when you can't even go to church and get a spiritual healing or connect with God on a higher power without getting preyed upon. My heart breaks for that little girl. Damn.